Danger! I'll be working with platinum group metals in solution and generating deadly chlorine gas in this video. Platinum group metals in solution can cause platinosis, a disease of the skin, eyes, and lungs with symptoms taking months or years to appear. I'm working in a fume hood. Doing these reactions without proper safety equipment could cause serious injury or death. You'll recall in part 15 of the stockpot refining series that I had platinum and palladium in solution, and here I'm adding ammonium chloride to precipitate out the pure platinum salt. Adding that saturated solution of ammonium chloride did two things for me. It precipitated out the pure platinum salt, and it infused that solution with ammonium chloride, which is essential for the next step. I filtered the platinum salt out and added it to some other salts that I had saved up from other videos on my channel. I refined these salts into pure platinum metal. You can see how I did that in a separate video titled Platinum Refining Complete Process. It's on my YouTube channel. The solution in that flask is our palladium infused with ammonium chloride. And what we're going to do right now in this video is demonstrate how to get the palladium metal out of that solution. Here's our palladium solution. The platinum has been removed from this solution with ammonium chloride, and this solution has had ammonium chloride added to it. That's an essential ingredient in order for this reaction to happen correctly. Here I have chlorine tablets, 3-inch chlorinating tablets for the swimming pool. Look like that. And what I've done is I took a half one of them and I ground it up in this mortar and pestle, and then I added the crushed up chlorine tablet to this flask right here. Here I have 250 milliliters of hydrochloric acid in an equalizing addition funnel. First thing I want to do is I'm going to add some distilled water to this flask over here to make a slurry out of that crushed up chlorine tablet. Now I'll take the addition funnel that's got 250 milliliters of hydrochloric acid, set it on top of the gas generating flask here. Got a little clip to secure it properly. I've added some ice here to our beaker to keep it cool. Now what I'm going to do is pour the palladium solution that's been infused with ammonium chloride into the beaker here. Got the generating tube here. I'm going to add that to our solution. And over here, what I'll do is start the flow of hydrochloric acid down into the swimming pool tablets there and start generating some chlorine gas so we can bubble that gas through our solution here. Now the reaction starts immediately. You can see the salt precipitating in our beaker. This is our brick red ammonia soluble palladium salt. Chlorine gas has caused it to react and form that salt. Here's our chlorine gas generator, dripping hydrochloric acid down on those ground up chlorine tablets. I'm going to turn this off now. Stop the flow of gas. Let's take a look and see what we got going on inside this beaker here. I'm going to pull out our delivery tube here. I'm going to pull this up and let's take a closer look and see what we got here now. Alright, the salt is beginning to settle out on the bottom here. We'll remove it from the ice so we can see this a little better. Alright, now we're going to filter out our palladium salt here. Alright, I've got our palladium salt in this filter here. What I'm going to do is add it to this beaker. I've got a stir bar going in there. I'm just going to put the filter and the salt right into the beaker here, like so. Now what I'm going to do is add some 10% ammonia. We're going to dissolve this salt in the ammonia on the stir plate there. I'm not adding any heat here, just letting this ammonia dissolve the salt at room temperature. It's starting to look like it's dissolving. It's been in there with the ammonia for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to add just a little bit more here. See if we can get all that stuff to go into solution, and then we'll filter out the solids, go to the next step. Everything's dissolved now. It took about 20 minutes. Shut the stir bar off. Get it fetched with a magnet. And now what I'm going to do here is filter out all the solids. Everything's been passed through the filter now. I'm going to take the filter out. I've got some concentrated hydrochloric acid here. Now what we're going to do is reacidify this solution and precipitate out the bright yellow palladium salt. There it comes. Nice. Should do it. I'm going to collect the palladium salt now in this filter. This salt is not soluble in water, so I can use water to rinse it out of my beaker here. I'm going to rinse it now with some cold distilled water. Here I'm pulling a slight vacuum on the solution to get as much of the moisture out as I can. Here's a fused quartz dish for palladium. What I'll do is I'm going to set it right on the heater here. I'm going to transfer this solution into this fused quartz dish and burn it. I'm going to add some low heat here. And we're going to start burning the palladium salt right with the paper in this fused quartz dish. While I'm waiting for the palladium salt to burn, I'm putting all these solutions that have ammonia in them in a separate beaker. I don't want to put these in my stock pot. I'm going to collect them all in this beaker, add a little hydrochloric acid and some zinc, and cement the precious metals out right in that beaker. Then I'll add that waste solution directly to my waste treatment bucket. Starting to get a little smoke off of this now. Time right now is 8:20 p.m. We'll just let this burn. The time right now is 9:40, and our material, we have 412 centigrade, 773 Fahrenheit, and I think we're done here. And I still see a little bit of yellow material there and some smoke coming off. We'll let this burn just a little bit longer. We got everything burnt now. I don't see any more smoke. It's not going to be very much metal there, just a little bit. But you know what? I don't care. I'm glad to get anything. We'll turn the heat off now. We'll let this cool down. Get it into a crucible and melt it up into a little palladium button. This is 8 minutes of footage speeded up 16 times. That thing just would not melt. I think I may have put a little bit too much borax, and that was sucking some of the heat away from it. But it finally went into a little bead. Well, here it is, my little bead of pure palladium. See what the weight is on it. Oh, I just missed 1 gram, so it's 0.9 grams of pure palladium. Well, this will conclude the stock pot refining series. I got some gold, I got some platinum salts, and I refined those platinum salts in a separate video. It's called Platinum Refining Complete Process. It's on my YouTube channel if you want to look at how I refined the platinum salts into platinum metal. And finally, last but not least, I got me a little bead of palladium here, and 0.9 grams, nice shiny bead of palladium metal. Okay, this was a very educational series for me. I learned a lot. I think the next time I go to do my stock pot, it'll be much smoother after going through all these trial and error situations. So this will conclude the stock pot refining series. Thanks for watching.